Hi everyone, let's go for a new episode. This one is going to be about transmutation, a term you may have learned or heard in the spiritual sphere. This may be the first audio with actual practical advice. Why is that? Well, because I don't like the idea of considering myself as someone who knows better than anyone else. But I guess I can offer my unique view on things, which can give you some pointers and propositions on how to do things. Yes, there is a difference between telling someone what to do and offering means on how to perceive, to act and react. You see what I just did there? I just changed perspective. I started from a judgmental aspect of things and I went on a more constructive approach. Let's use a Nelson Mandela quote. He says, I never lose, I either win or learn something. That's very informative, and you may make the link with the audio about the cosmic theater play. So let's have an overview on archetypical themes. Because in this cosmic theater piece, we are often faced with different kind of situations. For instance, conflict. What usually happens? You have two or more people who confront each other. There is some sort of a ping pong of opposing arguments, and you can go on and on and on. And the vicious circle can get endless, or end up in a cut in the relationship. Well, let's make a shift. In fact, there are but few real enemies, but there are mostly situations of adversity. To recognize said situation can be the first step to find something to agree on. Yes, everybody involved can agree that this is an unpleasant situation. And, well, if you start the discussion with an agreement, you can start building things. And it leads to look at the same direction, which is finding a solution. Any problem is an invitation to solve it, not lose oneself into it. So, one key to resolve conflicts is communication. Use I statements, which helps speaking your truth, especially around your feelings. And avoid as much as possible you statements, which tends to incriminate and feel accusative for others. And because of that, if feelings have to be spoken about, they also have to be listened to. So it is very important to validate the other's feelings, and it is a powerful healing process. And of course, your feeling must be validated. Another typical situation would be pain. What usually happens with that? Whether it is physical or psychological, we tend to reject it. Or we find an external way to extinguish it, because it is uncomfortable. Okay, when it reaches some extreme levels, that's understandable. the thing is, in our societies, we tend to become a bit too lazy about it, and we get used to numb the pain. Well, let's have a reality check here. There cannot be any true blissful enjoyment without its opposites. And the more we get numb about our pain, the less we can truly enjoy all the marvelous things that surround us on our everyday lives, as would say Michael. Plus, the universe is here to teach us, so if we reject its lessons, it'll keep sending us more courses on our way. So on major shift, as I once said, pain is just information, and sufferance is a choice. So we'd better embrace what is happening, accept to feel the pain, truly, in total presence. Connect with it, connect with its origins. Of course, if it's really excruciating, painful, yeah, use means to reduce it, but it is an information, and what is it telling us? Where could be the recurrent pattern in our life? Is this linked to this current event, or is it something that is more permanent at the time? It's just an invitation to look at things and see if there is something about our actions, our habits, that we should adapt to the situation. Finally, I will talk about the fear, the anger, and basically any negative emotion. When we feel them, it's just some energy that needs to be felt and expressed. The downfall is our mental process. Our thoughts tends to prevent us from sincerely feel these negative emotions. Or it makes us identify too much to them. So it's either denial, or we just lose completely ourselves into it. Any emotion, as would be pain, is just an information. Let's properly listen to its message. Yet again, is it linked to a specific situation? Is it a single or short event? Or is it a general environment issue? Is this emotion coherent, legitimate, and aligned with who we are in the present? Is this emotion really serving our best interests? More often than not, we may realize that the simple process of questioning yourselves has a healing effect. It makes us focus on ourselves. We are connected to the present moment. Here is the ultimate gift. Hey, present, gift, they're synonymous. Getting to know ourselves a little more each moment passing, that is the ultimate gift